Black Friday, I don't think people really understand. Long before it meant, long lines and shopping sales and everything else. In the 19th century, in the 1800s, do you know what Black Friday was?
I don't. No. What was it?
It was a warning. It was words used to describe financial panic and markets collapsing. It happened on Black Friday. Black Friday, everything, gold collapsed, silver collapsed, the dollar collapsed, everything collapsed. Black Friday was meant to be danger. Then in the 1950s, it appeared to again, but it was a warning. It started with the Philadelphia Police Department. The Philadelphia Police Department borrowed that term because they felt it was like societal collapse, the gridlock, the shoplifting, the crowds that would all turn out after Thanksgiving. It was such chaos. They didn't find anything festive about it. They were like, it's Black Friday. Okay, so it came from Philadelphia, the disorder and the noise and the cultural fever. However, Black Friday actually happened because of FDR. I don't know if most people know this, but Thanksgiving wasn't fixed on the fourth Thursday of November. It was always held on the last Thursday of November. But in 1939, the Depression was going on, and all of these, big companies were like, we've got to sell more product before Christmas. We need more time. And so they appealed to FDR and they said, move it to the floating Friday, move it to the Thursday, so we have an extra week of sales before Thanksgiving. And so they pressured him to pull the country back into the black out of the red. It caused an uproar. For a while after he did it, most people didn't do it on the floating Friday, the last Friday. They did it, or the second to the last Thursday. They left it there at the first one. The people who celebrated it where we celebrate it now, they actually called it Franksgiving. Franklin Delano Roosevelt. They called it Franksgiving. Half the country was split. Some went with the president, others, and then finally we did it. Congress settled it in 1941. So Black Friday didn't just appear. Thursday was, it was a sacred holiday in America. And it was chained now, calendar-wise, to commerce and to shopping. And it was engineered by Washington. What began as a warning, and then as a double warning, wow, the crowds come out and it's getting crazy here in Philadelphia, now has just become this ritual that is Thanksgiving, just consumption. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, it kind of against the original meaning a little bit of it.
A little bit.
Though
I
do like the day after Thanksgiving. I like thinking about, you're moving on to Christmas. There's a lot of commerce, but I'm not anti-commerce. I know you're not either.
No, neither am I.
But I think it's that's a fascinating. This happens a lot. It feels like people make something like a Black Friday, and then it winds up the initial meeting completely changes by the time we actually utilize it.
Completely. Yeah. The Patriot Act.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's amazing to me. It's amazing to me how much stuff in our life in contemporary America has been engineered to get us to do certain things, to view certain days and create certain habits. And of course, all of this started under Woodrow Wilson. We need to become a nation of wants and not a nation of needs. That's where we were before Woodrow Wilson. We were a nation of needs. Do we need it? No, let's not do it. Now we're a nation of wants. I want it. I have to have it.